Let's talk about how you can improve your profile and what we'll be grading on in our Get the Grade contest. So to begin, we're looking at the Microsoft Citizenship Twitter profile. And as you can see, we have a profile picture with our logo in it because we are not a person necessarily, we are a brand. But as you improve your profile, we are suggesting that you put a picture of yourself here. And not a full body picture, but a picture of your face or upper part of your body and your face that clearly represents who you are in a professional and acceptable way. So looking at the background here, we have a header photo of an event that Citizenship was involved in. We think that it would be great for you to have a photo that is you out in your community, you involved with some cause or issue that you're excited about or passionate about, showing how you work with the people that you're talking to, basically. Show them what you do, what you're talking about. So moving down here, we have a bio that discusses what it is we're talking about on Twitter, so people can easily figure out if we are worth following or not. So obviously we have working to deliver positive change to communities throughout the world, and we did tag some of the people that operate this handle, which you don't need to do because it's your own personal handle, and we put hashtags USpark, Tech for Good, and CSR, because those are our three main topics that we're tweeting about on our channel. So it would be good for you to put together a bio or a profile explanation of what it is you're talking about and what it is you're passionate about and why you're talking at all on Twitter. So our location is Redmond, and that is Microsoft World Headquarters. We are asking you to put your location where you're tweeting from so people can find you in your area. If you don't have a website, you are welcome to put the Microsoft Citizenship website. If you do have a website, put your own blog or your own website. If you are looking for, good photos to post on Twitter, we always suggest, the best photos possible on Twitter. Sometimes that doesn't always happen, but we think it's great to choose content that is compelling and tells a story. This specific photo right here that we're looking at from our post on Friday, it has a lot of warmth to it and a lot of emotion in the photos. So think about that when you're posting photos to your in-stream. So another thing we're going to be looking at is how many people you're following and how many people are following you. We're going to give you a whole month to work on reducing this number a little bit and raising this number. And that will be in our next video when I go through the Just Unfollow tool. So we're going to talk a little bit about content that is appropriate for Twitter and content mix. So how often do you post? What is it you're posting about? Is it always USpark? Is it other topics that are relevant to what you've chosen to talk about up in here? So as you can see, looking through here, Friday was a Happy Friday post. We're wishing people warm messages of social good and encouraging people to get out in their community and help people. And this is just a very basic type of post that performs pretty well for people that are just, going through our feed, and because it has a positive message. We aren't linking anywhere. This is just, hey, happy Friday, enjoy it, help someone in need this weekend. If you notice some of our other posts, we had quite a few from the previous day. There were a few events that were happening, CIS 14, and had a few people talking, and it's okay to retweet content from events that are relative to what you're talking about. And for this was definitely relevant to some of the work that we're doing in social innovation, And some of the people who attended this conference were from our team that worked with us in Redmond. So this was relevant for us, and was good content for us to retweet. So that's another example of content mix. If you're looking to mix up your tweets and not just post about YouthSpark, it's good to find other content if you know what's going on in the community for you. So, for example, if you search this hashtag, a lot of different posts will come up of different handles and people that attended the conference. If you were, for example, looking for hashtag CSR or hashtag nonprofits or hashtag social good, you'll find all kinds of content there that will be relevant and helpful for you to integrate into your Twitter feed. So moving back here a little bit, we have all kinds of content that is in partnership with other teams. This one, we posted a video about Giving Tuesday, which is coming up here, about how you can give small or give big, and so this is an upcoming promotion that will be happening with our team and lots of nonprofits around the world. So that's another example of a relevant post. We also have, tweets from Women's Day and some other events that have been happening, and Office 365, which is a software that we help and give to nonprofits to upgrade their IT technology. So if you take a look at all of that through our content, through other people's content that you might admire on Twitter, it helps you plan out what you're going to post about. Is it a good mix? It's not the same thing every time. And it'll help you just overall have like a better cadence of content. So one thing we will be looking at is how many times the YouthSpark hashtag has been used. And we are suggesting, I know in the past we had suggested not posting about YouthSpark more than 5 times per day, but now we're suggesting that you don't post more than 3 times per week with the YouthSpark hashtag. And we're doing that for a reason, and partly was what I just talked about. We want you to start posting about other things that are relevant to your community so you can truly become an influencer and not just be posting about YouthSpark. But also, it starts to look like spam within your feed and other people's feeds when you use that hashtag. We want people to not see the same content over and over again related to YouthSpark. So if you are going to post about YouthSpark, it's really important to post different types of copy about YouthSpark and different types of ideas about YouthSpark and the programs within YouthSpark. Get creative there. We have a ton of different programs on the site that you can look through, like DreamSpark and coding and DigiGirls, all kinds of fun stuff that you can link to and call out within the YouthSpark program. So don't be afraid to, test that out, and also create compelling enough posts that other people might engage with them, favorite it, or retweet. So another thing we're going to be looking at is how many retweets your content gets, how many favorites your content gets, and how many replies your content gets. So if we see that you haven't had any improvement in some of the interactions and engagements you have on your Twitter feed, that might be a reflection of the types of things you're posting. If it's not varied enough or interesting enough to your Twitter followers, they're not going to engage with it. So the goal for you is to get people to engage with it and interact with you. So think about how you can do that, and if you need to look at other handles that are doing a great job of that as inspiration, you should do that. That's a great way to learn. So that's it for Twitter. We will have another video on LinkedIn and Just Unfollow. And If you have any questions on this video, please feel free to ask in our comment section on our Facebook page, on our private page, and we'll try to answer it for you.